Welcome everyone to another Khan Academy tutorial. Today we're going to be doing identify points, lines, line segments, rays, and angles. So the first question is, which of these is a ray? Well, before we get into that, we should kind of distinguish what is the difference between all of these terms. So let's start with a line segment. A line segment is composed of two dots, 2 points, and there is a line, a straight line connecting those two dots. It does not extend beyond those 2 points. So it has a definitive start and a definitive end, and that's it. That's a segment. The next thing we have is a ray. So a ray has 2 points also. However, a line extends through one of the points for infinitely. So it has a definitive start, but it has no end. This goes on forever. That is a ray. Now, a ray can be in any direction, just like a segment can be drawn in any direction. You could draw a segment like that. You could draw a segment like that. There's a lot of different ways you could draw it. And the same thing with the ray. We would just extend in any direction. Now, a line, 2 points, and it's going to go through both directions infinitely. So it goes through the points infinitely, and that is a line. It has no definitive start, no definitive end. It goes on forever in both directions, and that is a line. An angle, and we can actually see it in this example right here, is when we have 2 rays connected. Okay, so we have 2 rays connected at their start point. And we can talk about that a little bit later, but essentially it's composed of those 2 rays, and then there's an angle of measure that determines how much they are separated from each other. Okay, so we can go ahead and look at the following. Which of these is a ray? If we look at A, it's a segment, B is a line, C is a point, D is an angle, so it's none of these options. Next question. Which term describes this figure? Well, this looks like a ray, and that's it, because it has a definitive start at B. It starts at B, and it goes through point A infinitely. With that arrow, that always means to infinity, but not beyond, and that is a ray. So we're going to check that. Good. Next question. Which of these is a line? A is a point. B is a line. Is there more than one answer? It says choose one. C is a segment. D is a ray. So we're going to go with option B because it goes on forever in both directions. All right, next question. Which term describes this figure? This is clearly a point. Next question. Which of these is a line segment? It needs a start and a stop. C is just a point. B is a line, continues forever in both directions. B is an angle because it is composed of 2 rays with a start. Okay, and both starting points have the same location. That makes it an angle. And then this is another line. It's just drawn with 3 points, where this one is not drawn with 3 points, but we can draw them on there. So it's none of these. None of these is a line segment. Okay, next one. Which term describes this figure? This is clearly a line segment because it has a start at B, a stop at A, or the other way around. So this is a line segment. It does not continue on forever in both directions. Which of these is a line? Okay, it needs to continue on. Now, some of you might think, oh, D is a line because it goes infinitely in 2 directions. No, it needs to be one straight line. It can't have a change in direction. That makes it an angle. C is not because it's a segment. D is a ray, so it's none of these are a line. Hope you guys found this helpful, and I will see you next time on Wes Explains Best. Take care.